Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to SEATV News in English, which broadcasts local news in Cambodia. Please have a look at the main news lines tonight. Cambodian and Thai legislature blessed the improvement relation between the two neighbors after the border dispute has eased since last July.
Samdech Hun Sen, Prime Minister of Cambodia, presided over the handover ceremony of land title certificates to residents in Battambang province.
Cambodian Deputy Prime Minister, His Excellency Sok An, presided over the inauguration ceremony of the office building of Phnom Penh Court of Instant and Prosecution in Phnom Penh.
Permanent Deputy Prime Minister Man Somon, Ministers of the National Assembly, Senior Relations and Inspections, holds home reception for winners of ASEAN Leadership Education Award 2012.
Cambodian and Thai legislature blessed the improvement relation between the two neighbors after the border dispute has eased since last July.
Compliments was made during a meeting between Cambodian President of National Assembly Heng Somrin and a group of visiting Thai senators led by Senator His Excellency Phayap Thongchern. His Excellency Phayap Thongchern said that the visit is to strengthen friendship relations and cooperation between Thailand and Cambodia. Both governments agree that the situation along the border has so far been improved. Peoples from both sides go back and forth very easily. He added that it is only 3 years away towards the realization of an ASEAN community. The peoples of Thailand and Cambodia should move closer to each other. He also extended an invitation letter of Thai Parliament President Somsak Siranont to Heng Somrin. The letter is to invite Samdech Heng Somrin to visit Thailand. Samdech Heng Somrin addressed that the delegation's visits would have double efforts on improvement of friendship relations and solidarity between the two countries. It would also increase the cooperation between the two legislative bodies. Noting that Cambodia and Thailand have border conflict merely a week ago after the UNESCO approved Cambodia's bid to have the Pravihir Temple named a World Heritage Site on the 7th of July 2008. Thailand claims the ownership of 4.6 square kilometers of scrap next to the Temple of Pravihir. However, the military tensions have eased since the former Thai Prime Minister Thaksin Shinawatra Pheu Thai Party won a landslide victory in the general elections in last July. Samdech Hun Sen, Prime Minister of Cambodia, presided over the handover ceremony of land title certificates to residents in Battambang province. On the 30th of September, 594 families in Kokrolo district of Battambang province received land title certificates from the royal government of Cambodia. The handover ceremony was held under the presidencies of Samdech Hun Sen, Prime Minister of Cambodia. The old policy over the new actions of the royal government of Cambodia has actively implemented by volunteer youth of Samdech Hun Sen, and this was the second action of handing over the land title certificates to residents after the handover in Kroches province was completed. His Excellency Prachan, Battambang Governor, reported about the potential situations of agricultural field and the increase of crop production in the province. His Excellency Prachan said that the implementations of all policies over the new actions of the government for the first step 17th of volunteer youths of Samdech Hun Sen arrived in Battambang province and started their land measurements in different targets on the 3rd of July. The second step, 4 teams of volunteer youths started land measurements work on 20th of August. For their work fulfillment, volunteer youths of Samdech work in group by cooperated with technical officials from Department of Land Management, Urban Planning and Constructions, and other involved institutions. Samdech Hun Sen expressed his appreciation for all actions which actively contributed with the royal government in the implementations of all policy over the new action in land sector. Samdech highly evaluated for the courage of volunteer youths in the policy implementations of Cambodian government on land sector. Particularly, these policies has no discriminations on political party members. Samdech Hun Sen called for the residents who have land disputes with their neighbors that they should facilitate to immediately finish it and start land measurements process and to avoid any blockage of the issuance of land title.
Cambodian Deputy Prime Minister, His Excellency Sok An, presided over the inauguration ceremony of the office building of Phnom Penh Court of Instant and Prosecution in Phnom Penh.
Addressing in the inauguration ceremony, Deputy Prime Minister Dr. His Excellency Sok An, Minister in charge of the Office of the Consorts of Ministers and co-chairman of the Consorts for Judicial and Legal Reform, expressed the royal government's attention to the judicial and legal reform with an aim to enhance the independence and impartiality of the judicial system. His Excellency Chiu Keng, President of Phnom Penh Court of First Instance, said that the court has seen much progress, both in quantity and quality, in the past 6 years, thankful for deep reform, starting from administrative formalities arrangement to the enforcement of the codes of professional conduct. His Excellency Sok An firmly stressed on the royal government's efforts in developing the judicial institution's physical infrastructures to respond to the concrete needs and to increase the work effectiveness. The 6th-floor building was constructed, which cost in the total amount of over $2.7 million. The construction lasted for 1 year and a half from June 2010 to December 2012. The Permanent Deputy Prime Minister Man Som-on, Ministers of the National Assembly, Senior Relations and Inspections, holds home reception for winners of ASEAN Leadership Education Award 2012. The home reception was held to welcome the winners of ASEAN Leadership Education Award 2012 in Dubai of Arab Emirates under the presidencies of Permanent Deputy Prime Minister Man Som-on, Minister of the National Assembly, Senior Relations and Inspections at Le President Hotel. His Excellency Dr. Chia Chomran, Cambodian lawmaker and chairman of entrepreneurship organizations, addressed that the event was organized by Asia Commerce Federations in cooperation with Star Group, CSOD and CMO Asia's headquarters in Dubai of Arab Emirates, intended to give an award to the prominent staff leading in their field. Prior to give out to the award winners, the Evaluation Committee of Asia Commerce Federations has thoroughly scrutinized and evaluated. These awards were conferred to both entrepreneurs and individuals, with the participation from entrepreneurs and CEOs for nearly 1,000 people attended. For Cambodia, there are 11 outstanding entrepreneurs receiving the award. His Excellency Man Som-on has appreciated to 11 Cambodian entrepreneurs for receiving precious awards, stressing on the importance that Cambodia is truly recognized internationally about its activity, particularly on various actions of royal government led by Samdech Techo Hun Sen, Cambodian premier, who have tried to act with the cause of security and peace through win-win policy.
His Excellency Tep Ngon, second Vice President of Cambodian Senate, has proposed Thai Senate to strengthen and deepen the solid friendship of both countries. His Excellency Tep Ngon, second Vice President of Cambodian Senate, has permitted to Thai delegations led by Major General His Excellency Phayap Thongchun, Senator and Chairman of Thai-Cambodian Parliamentary Friendships, to pay a courtesy visit at the Senate Palace. On behalf of Presidents of Cambodian Senate, His Excellency also stressed on the solid friendships between Cambodia and Thailand, since the two nations have maintained and built a good relations and cooperation with similar history of tradition for a long time. His Excellency Phayap Thongchun informed Thai delegation about the situation of the two nations as to seek for a suitable way to strengthen the relationships between Cambodian and Thai government. His Excellency Phayap Thongchun is willing to invite the Presidents of Cambodian Senate to hold an official visit to Kingdom of Thailand. In response, His Excellency Tep Ngon will inform the invitations of His Excellency Phayap Thongchun to Samdech Chia Sim, President of Cambodian Senate, which intended to seek for possible opportunity to strengthen and build a strong friendships of the two neighboring countries. Cambodians celebrated the 14th Cambodian Day and International Day for Elderly People under the theme Old People Remain the Important Human Resource in Family Development and Society. The celebration of the 14th Cambodian Day and International Day for Elderly People under the themes Older People Remain the Important Human Resource in Family Development and Society was held at Hun Sen Bathie High School in Bathie District of Kampong Cham Province under the presence of Her Excellency Nghi Zamin, Advisor to the Ministries of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, representative of His Excellency Deputy Prime Minister Hau Nam Hong, Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation. Mr. Lau Chan Lee, Bathie District Governor, briefed that
The celebration of the 14th Cambodian Day and International Day, 1st October for elderly people, demonstrated the attentions of the royal government of Cambodia, particularly His Excellency Deputy Prime Minister Hau Nam Hong and National Committee of Cambodia for Older People, chaired by Honorable President Samdech Techo Hun Sen, Prime Minister of Cambodia, in the response to give gratefulness to the elderly people for their contribution to the country's development. Her Excellency Nghi Samin said that royal government under the leadership of Samdech Techo Hun Sen sets up national policy for older people in order to strengthen public health care, social service, and livelihood support due to elderly people are important human resource for country development and future generations. Her Excellency added that government and ministries of social affairs jointly set up the law and standard letters for effective policy making in social services for elderly people. Particularly, the ministries has created the draft law on social security pensions for residents to support their living standard when they get older. The ministries has been jointly conducting a study with private sectors in establishment of health care centers to assist helpless elderly people.
A Popo organization based in Bangkok City of Thailand signed a memorandum of understanding with Cambodian Mine Action Center on research and mine clearing in provinces along the Cambodia-Thailand border. Memorandum of understanding between Cambodian Mine Action Center and a Popo organization based in Bangkok of Thailand aiming to research landmine area in provinces along the Cambodia-Thailand border was signed under the presence of His Excellency Heng Ratana, advisor to Samdech Techo Hun Sen, Prime Minister of Cambodia, and Director General of Cambodian Mine Action Center. His Excellency Heng Ratana stated that the effort of our Popo organization is to seek for peace and safety for Cambodian people to avoid mine danger and unexploded ordnance. His Excellency added that the aid of a Popo organization has contributed to Cambodian government to remark the ground which had landmine and unexploded ordnance and the landmine areas. A Popo organization specializes in the research for the landmine areas by using landmine snip mouse, which have Cambodia on the research of landmine areas in 6 districts of Western Cambodia next to Thailand border, and this work will take a month period of September in the amount of more than $40,000. According to report of Cambodian Mine Action Center, it showed that 1,600 square kilometers of Cambodia's land still remain landmine and unexploded ordnance. More than 100,000 to 200,000 of landmines have been cleared annually.
Road accidents have cost Cambodian hundreds of millions US$ per year.
According to the report of the Public Order Department of Ministry of Interior, it showed that road accidents had killed at least 1,518 people in Cambodia in the first 9 months of 2012. This total represented 3% increase from 1,469 deaths compared to the same period of 2011. The report said that there had been 3,279 road accidents happened from January to September of this year, a 15% decrease from 3,854 cases compared to the same period of 2011. Besides this, the accidents had injured other 5,645 people, decreased 14% from 6,595 people. Traffic accidents had indicated 1,890 people lives in the country, which equal to estimated cost of approximately $310 million.
That's all for tonight. Thank you for watching. See you again at the same time on Wednesday. Good night.